Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. The BBC just dropped a brand new TV trailer for the Doctor Who Christmas special. We got a much better look at the aliens, and we got some details about the special itself. New round of the giveaway starts now. It's a $20 Amazon gift card. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. I'll name a winner whenever I post my next Doctor Who video next week. The official synopsis reads, 4 crew members of an ice cap polar base, Ashley Carter, Bellows, Professor Albert, and Shauna are under attack from the alien Contrafari. Fortunately for them, help is on the way, but desperate though their situation is, how willing will they be to accept one rescuer who arrives in a police box and another who turns up on a sleigh pulled by flying reindeer? And then there's the quote listed, it's Christmas Day, it's the North Pole, and you're dying. Who are you gonna call? So these obviously are the Contrafari. The real question is why does the Doctor need Clara's help? It does seem like a very The Doctor Saves Christmas with the help of Santa Claus and Clara. So Steven Moffat wrote the special. He called it scary, tense, and claustrophobic. The Thing meets Miracle on 34th Street. It's certainly the strangest bloody thing I've ever written. So if that gives you an idea, it's going to be a really weird tale about digging things out of the ice, the aliens, and getting people to believe in Santa Claus. Like the idea of the myth of Santa Claus. They did that with Robin Hood earlier this year. You know, is he real? Is he not real? Is the Doctor real? Is he not real? As seen from Clara's perspective, obviously the Doctor believes he's real. But I always love that moment. There was that moment in Robin Hood where he wasn't quite sure. Santa is the one that actually came for Clara first. The Doctor swooped in later. This is a better shot of that base at the North Pole. I'd be interested to see how they deal with the myth about Santa's workshop being at the North Pole, if they try to integrate that into this North Pole base. Because it seems like the team that's there has nothing to do with Santa. It's hard to tell from this shot, but the Contrafari actually look like they're wearing uniforms, so either they're converted people or they got dug out of the ice and they've just been de-thawing. Note to self, if you ever find an alien spacecraft buried in the ice, do not dig it up. Or any aliens for that matter. We do have the names of the main cast members, the official character names. Nick Frost we know as Santa Claus, obviously. Michael Troughton, the son of the second Doctor, is Professor Albert. Maureen Beatty is Bellows. Faye Marseille is Shauna. Natalie Gumede is Ashley Carter. Nathan McMullen is Wolf. And Dan Starkey obviously is Ian. But they're the main cast, so I would assume anyone else that does not appear on this cast list and is a secondary character is red shirt status. But usually Moffat picks someone off pretty quickly. To be fair, the aliens would not be a threat if someone didn't die right away. I just love this shot of Nick Frost and Strax just swaggering in. Just a giant gaping hole in the side of the research base. No big deal. Just Santa Claus and his elves. It is so bizarre seeing Dan Starkey without his makeup on. So Clara on the blackboard here, you are dying. It could be foreshadowing for her or for the people at the research base. Santa implied that her belief in him was actually a really big deal, so that somehow might be tied to her survival. Here's actually a much better shot of the Contrafari standing up. It almost looks like you can see the skin of a human neck underneath that giant head. So it's possible that the Contrafari are converting people at the research base. So just to address Clara Oswald, Steven Moffat did say that they would address what happened in Death in Heaven, like the death of Danny and her leaving the Doctor. Like it would be part of the episode, like a big part of the story. Jenna Coleman has been back and forth about whether or not she's leaving. Right now, it looks like she's going to stay on for at least 4 or 5 episodes of Series 9. Peter Capaldi has been reported as signing on for Series 9 and 10. I've only seen that from one news publication, so look forward to more news from that after the Christmas special, or at least around the Christmas special. The BBC will probably make an official announcement. Nick Frost has said a couple things about his character. He said, my Santa is cross, mean, and curt, as well as cheery and funny, which seems kind of all over the place. Seems a little bipolar. He's got a little bit of Robert De Niro in Mean Streets, and he has a history with the Doctor. It's not talked about exactly, but they have a beef with each other from way back. I just love that idea. It also means that Santa is really long-lived, although he's not a Time Lord. There have been a lot of theories about that. I don't think he's a Time Lord. I think they'll explain it some other way. Moffat doesn't always explain everything in great detail. Like he doesn't always get really particular with the details. So once we actually see it, we can decide whether or not he's a Time Lord. If they don't actually show him operating a TARDIS or anything like that. Presumably he's flying that sleigh, which does not look like Time Lord technology. So we'll see. So I know everyone's asking about bonus videos for the Christmas special. I'm going to start posting a couple bonus videos starting next week. So when we get within that 2-week window of the actual special itself, I'll start posting during the week. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. The way they describe it is it's going to be one of the weirdest Christmas specials ever. So I'm really looking forward to it. But if you guys are watching on your mobile phone or on a tablet, you can click up here now. There's new mobile links. It's the same as the links over here. But click here for all my other Doctor Who bonus videos. And click here to learn all about the Sherlock Christmas special. That's right, I will be doing doing some Sherlock bonus videos when we get closer to Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, so I will see you guys tonight. High fives.